Sitting in front of us, what do you see? Do you find all these jokes while looking at us?
Chaitanya, you are right. I have to confess, looking at you, what else can be found? You are all a joke unto itself. Gautam Buddha said, as his last statement, be a light unto itself. The day I leave the body, please remind me so that I can make my last statement, be a joke unto yourself. That is far more joyful than being a light unto yourself. What you are going to do with a light? Lighting your cigars? Or burning people's houses? But being a joke unto yourself, you will be a bliss for everyone. You are right. This is the way I find looking at you. So be aware when I look at you, I am searching for a joke. A big old Indian was sitting in a bar out west when a dirty hippie came in and started to drink a lot and insult all the other people there. Soon everyone had left the bar in disgust, except for the old Indian who just watched the hippie with interest. So the hippie walked over to him and said, "Hey, Indian, what the hell are you staring at?" "Well," said the Indian, "many years ago I was arrested for making love to a buffalo. And I just had a feeling that maybe you are my son." I see your troubles and really I take them deep inside I'm giggling. But not to offend you. So I talk about your problems, which are sheer nonsense, but don't tell it to anybody. Once there was a man who had everything a man could desire, a wonderful job that he liked, a wonderful wife, and wonderful children. But then one day he began to see spots in front of his eyes. At first he tried to ignore them, but they began to get worse. So finally he paid a visit to the doctor. The doctor examined him but could find nothing wrong with him. So he sent him to a specialist, a neurosurgeon, who examined him thoroughly with many tests. He also could find nothing. But he said to the man, although I can find nothing specific, I have seen cases like this before. Often it is some pressure on the brain, usually results in death in 6 months to a year. The man became very upset, but then he decided that if indeed he only had such a short time to live, he would enjoy life and do everything he ever wanted. The man loved nice clothes, so he went to the best tailor in town and said, give me the best clothes you have in your store. English imported suits, Italian leather shoes, hand-stitched silk ties, and 1 dozen of the best tailored silk shirts, size 14 neck. The tailor, who had taken all his measurements, said to him, 14 neck? You don't have a 14 neck, you have a 15 neck. Don't tell me what I have, said the man. I have been wearing a size 14 neck all my adult life. Well, if that is so, said the tailor, then you must be seeing spots in front of your eyes. Seeing at you, certainly, I rejoice. So many jokes all around. Perhaps this is the first gathering in the world where jokes are being used for your spiritual growth. And you cannot be otherwise unless you become enlightened. Only enlightened people don't have anything in life which you can make a joke of. But in ignorance and unconsciousness, whatever you do, is somehow is hilarious. Your fights, your love affairs, your marriages, your divorces, your whole behavior, if you start watching it, you will find yourself that, my God, my whole life is full of jokes. And it will be a great revelation, far greater than the revelation of God, because that too is only a joke and nothing else. Okay, Vimal?